The Cultural Triangle, situated in the heart of Sri Lanka, is a region where ancient kingdoms once flourished. With so many ancient civilizations and expansive landscapes, there was much to explore. Frankly, it was overwhelming at times, especially since it was unusually hot as well. Muthumariyamman Temple is dedicated to Mariamman, the goddess of rain and fertility. In Hinduism, there is an important tradition of offering food to the deities for blessing before consuming it. The Dambula Cave Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is an ancient and incredible Buddhist temple complex. It consists of 5 main caves that have been converted into shrine rooms, containing around 153 Buddha statues, 3 statues of Sri Lankan kings, and beautiful paintings covering approximately 2,100 square meters of cave walls and ceilings. The caves sit about 160 meters above the surrounding plains. Buddha from the second cave. Intensive grooming going on. We're going to find something here. One of Sri Lanka's most iconic landmarks is the Sigiriya Rock Fortress. Its name means Lion's Rock in Sinhalese. Rising nearly 200 meters above the surrounding plains, this ancient wonder is a fascinating must-see attraction. Sigiriya, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, was built in the 5th century by King Kashyapa, who transformed this massive rock into a royal palace and fortress. After seizing power in a coup against his father, he chose the site to protect himself from his enemies. The steepest part of the climb up to the top begins at the Lion's Paw entrance, which once included a massive sculpture of a lion. Fortunately for us, we got an early start when the temperatures were cooler, plus it wasn't very crowded that day, making for a pleasant climb.
Well, folks, we finally made it up to Sigiriya, and we have Bev and Nihal.
Sigiriya is a marvel of architecture. It includes extensive fortifications, gardens, ponds, canals, and a sophisticated hydraulic system that provided water to the palace. The ancient city of Polonnaruwa is yet another UNESCO World Heritage Site. It served as the island's medieval capital from the 11th to the 13th century. It became the capital after the destruction of Anuradhapura in 993. We'll visit Anuradhapura later in this video. The city's innovative urban planning was evident in its sophisticated irrigation systems, grand palaces, and stunning religious monuments. Unfortunately, it was extremely hot, which made it difficult to absorb all that the site had to offer. This massive slab is known as Galpota, or Stone Book. The inscriptions detail the life of King Nisanka Malla, who reigned in the 12th century.
Okay, there we go. Next, we're gonna go over two on one.
Our hotel here was a former Dutch colonial governor's residence.
A wedding party.
The dinners in Sri Lanka are incredibly huge. This dish was just for one person. We decided we're going to split. That's the only way we can handle it. And besides the rice, it includes papad, beet curry, coconut sambal, dal, bean curry, what else? Chicken curry, a vegetable curry, and something else. The Wilpattu National Park is one of Sri Lanka's major game reserves. As we discovered later on at Yala, the animal viewing experience paled in comparison to the safaris we've experienced in Africa. The major attraction is the chance to see the elusive leopard, which unfortunately we did not. This is a shot of a serpent eagle, spread eagle, sunbathing. Amazing. Anuradhapura is the ancient heart of Sri Lanka and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a living testament to over 2,000 years of rich history, sublime spirituality, and amazing architecture. Anuradhapura was the first capital of Sri Lanka, founded in the 4th century BC. It was an advanced city with sophisticated irrigation systems, monasteries, and palaces. Artisans working on a restoration. The heart of Anuradhapura is the Jaya Shri Maha Bodhi tree. It is believed the tree grew from a sapling of the original Bodhi tree under which Buddha attained his enlightenment. This is an area for the monks, or was the area for the monks. And those are columns to hold up, I think, another floor or maybe the roof. This is a large rice trough or rice boat which would contain enough rice to feed a few thousand monks. An important devotional ritual for Buddhists is to walk around the stupa in a clockwise direction. As well, offerings to the Buddha are placed on these tables. Tuparamaya is the earliest documented Buddhist temple in Sri Lanka. It is said that it enshrines the right collarbone of the Buddha. On our way to the east coast, we visited Mihintale, another significant site for Buddhists. It is believed to be the place where Buddhism first arrived in Sri Lanka, thanks to a meeting between a monk named Mahinda and a king whose name I can't pronounce. You had to climb to the peak in either bare feet or socks, no shoes allowed. We had to use socks since the rock surface was very hot. These caves were used as living and meditation quarters for the monks.